Welcome to our channel. Today we how to activate Supabase Auth for React Native mobile apps, full guide step by step clearly. Start by setting up your React Native environment if you haven't already. Ensure you have Node.js installed on your machine. Open your terminal and create a new React Native project using the command npx React Native and it's your project name. Navigate into your project directory using cd your project name. Install the Supabase client library by running npm install at supabase/supabase.js. Next, you'll need to sign up for a Supabase account at supabase.io. After signing up, create a new project and select your preferred database region. Once your project is created, navigate to the API section in the Supabase dashboard. Here, you will find your Supabase URL and the non-public key which you will need later. In your React Native project, create a new folder called utils. Inside the utils folder, create a new file called supabaseclient.js. In supabaseclient.js, import the createClient function from its supabase/supabase.js. Initialize the Supabase client by passing your Supabase URL and anon key into createClient. Now, let's set up an authentication context. In your project root, create a new folder called context. Inside the context folder, create a file called authcontext.js. Import React, create context, and useState from React to set up your context. Create a new context using createContext. In the authContext component, use the useState hook to manage the user state. Create a sign-in function that uses the Supabase client to authenticate users with their email and password. Create a signout function that logs the user out by calling the appropriate Supabase client method. Use the useEffect hook to update the user state whenever the authentication state changes. Wrap your component tree with the authContext provider to provide the authentication context throughout your app. In your app.js file, import the authContext and wrap your main app component within it. Now, let's create a simple login form. In your components folder, create a new file called login.js. Import React, useState, and the necessary components from React Native. Create a functional component called login. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.